Hey, buddy. So we have here a series of screws that have been giving me difficulty. These are 3-inch Torx screws going through 1.5 inch actual measurements. Treated deck board into another 6-inch board. And I can get these, it's just a huge pain. So we're gonna demonstrate what I've done so far. Maybe. Yeah. So we've reached the point where they are torqued out of my power drill bit. Never mind, just kidding. Well then, that was actually pretty easy. Not sure why that didn't work last time. But the point being, I can then go through by hand with my normal ratcheting screwdriver if they are stuck past the point of my power drill and get them. This is kind of a weird angle because I do have these boards here. You can't really see it. There's cross boards to the side. So it is difficult for me to get that in there. And or I should try this one too. So I can do it. It's hard for me to get my hand all the way around without scraping against this board. And I've done a bunch of these by hand and it's killing my wrists. So the test we're doing, the point I'm making this video, is to test the Metmo pocket driver, which just arrived today. Full disclosure, I did leave these screws. These are from last week. I knew this was arriving, or I got shipment notification, so I figured instead of killing my hands, I wait a couple days and give this a go. So, pocket driver, this is a ratcheting screwdriver based off a design from the 1920s by Conrad Bachmann, I believe. And this was back in the day before they had like, you know, electric screwdrivers and drills and everything. So there's a bunch of rivaling patents for a screwdriver. So ratcheting screwdriver, the cool thing about this is that you can use it like a normal screwdriver mode, right? Like that. And then this little handle comes up. So you have this lever that you can use like as a T-pull and get a lot more torque with it. I did test this on the front porch and we're working great so far. Make sure I didn't flip that the wrong direction. I think I did. Yeah, okay. Or you can use this for a little no, sorry, the bits in it. A little offset, but I've been using the T when I actually need the torque. And this is tiny and pocket size and it folds up pretty nice. There's 2 drill bits that go inside the end. Then I just have different size Phillips in there for now. Again, I'm using the same torque bit as that. But let's just get to work. The nice thing about the torque is I don't have to get my hand around the back of it. So this awkward angle, I am gonna get more of a T. Yeah, there we go. I'm not scraping my knuckles. I'm not killing my wrist and hand like I am trying to get a grip of my normal screwdriver. You can kind of see the gear motion. Oh man, smooth. So this thing was advertised as high torque, and this is the mini version. They have a full-size version. This is the pocket, which just came out, I believe, or just in pre-orders. And I'm pretty impressed. It's stupid pricey. It is machine metal, and it does seem to be quality and work. But I was holding off on the full size or really do anything with it. But I wanted the more power of a drill without killing your grip in your hand. And that T ratchet, they had some product test videos, look pretty impressive. And that was a lot easier than using my full size screwdriver, which is also ratcheting, by the way. I do love the ratchet, but so far so good. So I got one more over here. Can you see it? Nope. Nope. There we go. Okay. Got one more right there. There we go. So I do appreciate the different handholds you can do. I really appreciate the leverage of that handle. Again, this is a very awkward space that I'm working with, which is why I like the different hold options of this. I am going a little slower because I'm not able to get a full wraparound grip on it. But that is a decent amount of torque from a tiny little screwdriver, especially considering I'm going through, yeah, 3.5 inches of wood. And it fits up really nice in pocket size. So hand for scale. And then put the bit in it, close it up, put it back in your pocket. That is the Metmo Pocket Driver, not a sponsor. But yeah, I'm pretty impressed. I have some other really pesky screws, so I'm gonna change my setup. These are all the ones I left just to try it out and to get a good video on. That board is not flush down. Oh, I didn't install that board. That's why it's so janky. I'm like, why did I do it that way? No, that was a pre-existing board and it is very warped. Yeah. So I was gonna do like a couple boards that were like, one was definitely rotted, like holes in it. A couple others that were like very soft. Like I could still put weight on them, but you know, they were gonna be problematic. So I replaced those and it's kind of cascaded away from me. Because, you know, then you get the really bad boards, then you're like, the might be bad, will be bad, probably bad. And you know, I just ended up replacing almost all the boards. Like this one is a newer board that just did it poorly and it's warping. It never stops. Anyway, the job's easier now with the Metmo Pocket Driver. Not a sponsor. Thanks for watching, buddy.